Paying for a house. So apparently, I'm meant to buy a house one day. It sounds great. I just need a £30,000 deposit, perfect credit, no debt, and a full-time job that pays more than vibes. Easy. Meanwhile, most of us are actually living off instant noodles, arguing with landlords about black mould, and spending about £700 a month for a room the size of a cupboard. If you enjoy this content, why not subscribe? It's free and you can change your mind later. But yeah, let's talk about paying for a house as Gen Z. Step 1. Right, so if you want to buy a house, you're going to need a deposit. How much is that, we ask? About 10% of the house price, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh wait, hang on a minute. 10% of 250k is 25 grand. That's the first barrier to entry. Who in this day and age is just going to have that much to pay in one go? Where is this money coming from? Cool, let me just skip lunch for the next 10 years and delete Netflix. We should be good. Step 2. Another thing you're going to need is a great credit score, but who actually teaches you what that means or how to even get that? I just found out as well that closing a credit card you're not using can ruin your score. Huh? Why is doing the right thing now the wrong thing later on? Also, one missed phone bill payment when you were 17 and they'll act like you've committed fraud. Oh my life. Step 3. So now it's time to get a mortgage, in theory. You'd think if you've been paying £900 plus in rent every month without missing a single payment, a bank would be like, yeah, cool, you can definitely handle a mortgage. But no, they want perfect credit, a full-time job that pays more than vibes, and proof you won't spend it all on meal deals and Ubers. And even then, they're like, £700 a month for 25 years? It's a bit risky, that is. Meanwhile, you're literally already paying more than that to a random landlord who ghosted you when the boiler broke. Like, make it make sense. Here's a reality check. Renting is also not better, don't get me started. You'll pay hundreds to live with strangers who think washing up is optional. Your landlord will turn up unannounced to check the boiler, and then will gaslight you when the ceiling leaks. And every property has that one line in the listing, cozy and characterful, which basically means it's a shoebox and you'll die in the winter. The really annoying part is the boomer advice we get. Your parents will be saying, when we were younger, we bought our first house at 23. Yes, Jane, I know. That was when houses back then costed like £10 and Freddos were 5p. Sometimes they suggest shared ownership. Like, hell no, I don't want to own half a kitchen. The fun part, even if you somehow get a house, you now owe the bank hundreds of thousands for the next 35 years, basically an eternity. And if the interest rates go up, you're now paying more and have a slightly bigger room to cry in. Woohoo! So what are the solutions? Marry rich, win the lottery, sell feet pics, or cry? But to be fair, that'll cost you, because of the price of tissue these days. Let me know if you're looking at buying a house and can relate. Send it to your mate who says, let's buy a house one day, but asks to split the Mackey's order. If you enjoyed, subscribe. It's free, and I'm not going to ask for a deposit. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next Sunday.